Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. So today we are going to break down vectors in the simplest way possible. And if you ever struggled with vector rotation, addition or multiplication, don't worry, I have got you covered. By the end of this video, you will not only understand vectors but also solve exam style questions with confidence. So let's start with the first question. First thing first, what exactly is a vector? So here we have two topic, which is first is vector and second is scalar. So what's the difference between vector and scalar? So vectors have both magnitude, which is either size, and direction like displacement or force, whereas in scalar we have just a number like temperature, speed, or mass, meaning just increase in mass or just increase in temperature. But whereas in vector, we have both the magnitude and the direction. So this is the main difference between scalars and vectors. And in maths, we usually represent vectors in arrows. The length of the arrow represents the magnitude, and the direction of the arrow shows, well, its directions. So here is how we will write vectors in IGCSE maths. So first, if we have an arrow pointing in this direction, meaning it's from point here till point here. So in vector notation formats, we have in column vector, column vector A, which is 3 by 2, meaning 3 is for 3 times moving to right, and 2 meaning moving upwards or downwards. If it's plus, it's upwards, so 2 up. So this is how we will use in column vector. Then second type is component form. So component form means if we have A like this, so we will write 3, 2, meaning it's the same, but instead of in vertical, it's written as horizontal. 3 and 2, 3 to the right and 2 to the up or down. So it's plus, so 2 upward. And in arrow notation, meaning from point A to point B, so in arrow notation, it is like this, A, B, and on top of both there is a single arrow going towards the B, meaning the line is moving from letter A to letter B. So in simple terms, a vector tells us how to move from point 1 to another point. Now that we know what vectors are, and let's talk about vector addition. The rule is simple, and let's say add the x value together and the y values together. So for example, if we have letter A, which is 2, 4, and for B we have 3 minus 1. So what we will do is we will have to add them, and we just add each part separately, meaning the top ones will be added together and the bottom one will be added together separately, not mixing with the top and bottoms together. So A plus B is equal to 2, 4 plus 3 minus 1 and 2 plus 3 and 4 plus minus 1, like this. And so this will be 5 over 3. So this is how we'll be adding the vectors together. So by using the same values in the previous question, we will be subtracting the vectors. So for example, if we have a which is 2 over 4, like this, 2, 4, and b which is 3 minus 1. So we have to subtract these, and we will write a minus b is equal to 2 minus 3 and 4 minus minus 1. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1 and 4 minus minus 1 will be 5. So the new vector will be minus 1 and 5. So addition and subtraction are just like working with regular numbers, and this is how you can solve the addition and subtraction of vectors. Let's go ahead with this next question. So next up is scalar multiplication. This is when we multiply a vector by a single number, and for example, if we have letter C which is 3 and 2, and we have to multiply this by 2. If we multiply C by 2, we get, by multiplying 2 here like this, 3 and 2, first 3 by 2 and 2 by 3 and 2 by 2, which will be 6 and 4. So the vector still points in the same direction, but it will take twice as long, meaning the length of the line, instead of 2 meters, now it will be 4 meters. So this is how we will be doing scalar multiplication. So for example, if the scalar multiplication is in negative value, meaning instead of plus 2 it is in negative 2, meaning here like this we write 3 and 2 multiplied by minus 2. So the length of C will be 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by 3 and 2, and the answer is minus 6 and minus 4. So the direction of the line is flipped to in the opposite direction, and it will be in double length as compared to the original length of the line. So that's all about the scalar multiplication, and it stretches or shrinks the vector while keeping its direction in either the same line or another direction. Alright guys, let's do one of the real exam questions that have been already appeared in the math IGCSE papers. And first one is, if we have the value of p which is 4 and minus 2, and q which is minus 1 and 5, and the question is find 2p minus q. So the first step is we have to multiply 2 by p, so 2, 4 and minus 2, which will be 8 and minus 4. So this is the value of 2p, and then minus q. So 8 minus 4 minus 1 and 5. So 8 here like this, 8 minus 1 and minus 4 minus 5, that will be 9 and minus 9. So the final answer is 9 to minus 9. So guys, before we go, let's quickly recap. The vectors have both magnitude and direction, and we can add, subtract and multiply the vectors easily, and exam questions often combine multiple operations. And because, as I just mentioned, there are sometimes multiplication, addition, subtraction all in one question, so always go step by step and don't urgently solve the question. Just take time and see what are the requirements for the questions. And if this helped you, smash the like button, subscribe for more IGCSE maths videos, and if you have any question regarding this or any other questions, drop them in the comments, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.